Canada is one of the best countries to move to if you're looking to have your permanent residency within 1 year. And that is because 1 year of you moving to Canada, you are entitled to apply for their PR, that is the permanent residency, after just 1 year of you working in Canada. So I have good news for you. Canada is looking for qualified and qualified skilled and skilled workers in 2023, and I believe Canada is also and has a lot of potential because they are looking for even unskilled workers, and these are jobs that are in very high demand in Canada, and I think it is something that you should look out for if you really fall under these kind of categories that I'm going to share today. So whether you are skilled, unskilled, or low skilled, whether you have formal education or non-formal education, Canada is the place for you. I want to share 5 most in-demand jobs in Canada as of 2023, and I hope that you'll go to these sites, guys, and look for jobs and apply for these jobs because there is a lot of potential. Remember, I keep saying there's a lot of potential. You do not need an agent to look for these jobs. Jobs are always there. The only thing that you need is a CV, and be ready and prepared in terms of having your passport with you and just applying for as many jobs as you can on these sites. A lot of people are moving even without the help of agents, and that is why I share this information with you guys, and there are a lot of people who are doing the same. Remember to subscribe, share this content with anyone who is willing to know and learn as much as they can about relocation. I share information about relocation, visa and jobs, and mostly jobs that are going to land you here with visa sponsorship opportunities. Remember to leave me a comment if you have any question. I am more than willing to answer your question anytime when you drop me a comment down below. Any links that I'm going to share down below, you can also check because mostly I'm sharing sites that you can go and read and apply for these jobs. Remember, I said in a previous video that anytime you're applying for a job in Canada, you have to tailor your CV in the Canadian format. You cannot apply jobs in Canada without the Canadian format and you expect to get jobs. So please tailor your CV according to the Canadian format, and also tailor your CV to the roles of the kind of job you're applying. So these kind of jobs, you are allowed to bring your dependents with you. You move with your family. They do not need IELTS, definitely, and also you do not need any prior experience for you to work in this kind of job roles that I'm going to talk about today. And that is because they are jobs that are whether unskilled or skilled or low skilled. They are jobs that are in very high demand, and the Canadian government is looking for people to fill these positions as soon as possible. So the first in demand job in Canada in 2023 is definitely the healthcare assistant. Most people always think healthcare jobs are only really loved or are always in demand in the UK, but the Canadian government is also looking for healthcare assistants, nurses, midwives, generally the health sector in general, doctors, nurses, the psychiatrists. These are very high demand jobs in Canada that people do not most of the time overlook. So one of the best or the most in-demand jobs in 2023 in Canada is healthcare assistant, and that is generally anything around the healthcare department. You can apply for as many jobs as you can, as much as the healthcare assistants are mostly in demand, but generally anything around the health sector is being looked for, and the skill is very in demand because there's a shortage of workers in Canada. Also, it is good for me to mention that they are looking for foreigners, and they are also looking to post people in different provinces in Canada. So it is not only the big places. There are a lot of facilities or care facilities in Canada. So these jobs are all over the provinces or the whole of Canada. So you need to be on the lookout. I'm going to share the links down below. I want you to go and look out for these kind of jobs, healthcare jobs, and actually do your research, apply as many jobs as you can, because these are very in demand jobs because there is low or there is shortage and acute shortage of this kind of jobs in Canada. The second type of job role that is in demand in Canada is general laborers. Yes, you heard me right. If you're a plumber, if you're an electrician, if you're a mason, the Canadian government is looking for you. And the best part about this job role is that the Canadian government said you do not need a degree, you need as low as a certificate or a diploma for you to apply for these jobs. And this is because in the small villages or in the small provinces or in the small towns, there is a lot of shortage on plumbers, on construction workers, on electricians and painters. You need to be well informed, guys. That is why I tell you, go on these sites, apply for these jobs. People are really gatekeeping. They're not sharing the information with you guys. That is why you hear of people who are painters, who are construction workers in these countries, and they left their own countries and they're not sharing the information with you, and they did not use any agent. It is because they know the sites that you can apply for this job even with minimal education. And this is why I'm saying I will always share information with you. I do not want to gatekeep. Gatekeeping is not a good behavior. So the maximum you can do, or the least you can do, is just go on the description box. I'll put the sites there, and you can go and check on the jobs that you feel like suit you, and you can apply for this kind of jobs. The third job role that is highly in demand is cleaners and maintenance workers. Yes, you heard me again right. If you're a cleaner, if you're a maintenance worker, the Canadian government is looking for you. And that is why I am also saying that it is good to be informed, because these are jobs that are not very skilled. They are actually unskilled workers, and the government is opening doors to bring these kind of people in the Canadian market. And there are people who are already there. There are people who are already working in these jobs, and that is because most of these unskilled professionals are not as many in these countries. So most of the time they need to bring foreigners who, as much as it is an unskilled role, they really know their craft. And that is why in these small cities, in these small villages, they need a lot of cleaners, maintenance workers, because there are very, very, very few people who are able to do this. And you meet that these kind of job roles are very in demand. The fourth job role is truck drivers. Definitely, I know you've seen people in Germany, people in Canada saying, yo, I came here and I'm a truck driver, and you're wondering how they're doing it. And guys, people are there. People have gone there. People are going there as truck drivers. And the only requirement that is required for you to move to Canada as a truck driver is, one, you should have a driving license, and two, you should have a minimum of 3 to 5 years work experience as a truck driver. With this kind of qualifications, you get truck driving roles, van driving roles, delivery, courier services jobs, and etc, etc. So people are there. You just need to have a driver's license and having at least 3 years of driving experience as a truck driver or a courier driver or a van driver, and you're good to go. You apply for these jobs, and because you're experienced driver, you'll get this kind of jobs. The number 5 kind of job role that is in demand in the whole of Canada is software developers. We all know that tech guys are it. If you're a developer and you're looking to move to places like Canada, now is the right time. There are a lot of jobs for software developers. The only thing that the Canadian government requires of you is to have your bachelor's degree in software development, and definitely you do not need any prior experience for you to get this kind of software jobs. So these are very in high demand jobs, and the only thing that you need to do, as I said previously, you just need to tailor your CV to the job role that you're applying for. That is one. And two, ensure that your CV is written under the Canadian standard format, and that is all you need to do, and that is about it, and you apply for this job. So I'm going to share the links, mostly the Canadian Job Bank, because that is where all the big companies post their jobs, and it is a government website. So there are no scams there. They're legit. It is a legit site by the Canadian government where you can go and apply for these jobs. Remember to subscribe, hit the notification bell, leave a comment. If you have any question, leave me a comment down below. I'll be more than happy to help you and to answer you. I hope this video was informative. I hope I gave you information that can help you. And thank you so much for watching until the end of the video. And that was it all that I had for today. And until next time, bye.